Hey guys, what's up? This is Sumit. Today we are here with a new tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how we can make this AI style animation inside of After Effects. This is absolutely for free. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so let's just sign in into the Adobe Firefly. For this tutorial, I'm going to make an animation in which an AI robot or like a robot is using a tablet. So according to that, I'm going to add some prompt into the Firefly. And what I recommend in the end of your prompt, just add cinematic, dramatic, and illustration art. Get a really nice result. Alright, so here are a few of the results that Firefly gave me at the first time. And honestly, I think the fourth one is already a good choice to work with. So I'm going with the fourth one. It is not necessary that you get your desired image at the first time, but I guess I'm lucky enough today. In this scene, we have a square 1:1 image, but I want to create a 16:9 landscape video. So what I'm going to do is use the generative fill to fill the extra empty area. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do with this AI generated image is to separate the background and the character. And if you have a scene in which your character has hands and legs and you also want to move them as well, then you have to separate your legs and your hands as well. Separate them and try to fill them with the basic content aware fill, or if you have a generative fill, then
It's juice worth the squeeze. Every night she makes me feel like a king, then treats me like a dog the very next morning. Tell me, boys, what you think? Is the juice worth the squeeze? Every time I see her, I tell myself I'm through. But I got this itch, just won't go away. She scratches it like no one else.
alright, so now we have our background, character, and his hand all separate out. Now let's just hop into the After Effects, make a composition. I'm gonna put the anchor point of the arm at the shoulder so I can move the arm just by using the rotation property. And using puppet pin and rotation property, I'm going to move the hand. So what I did with the background, just because it was so empty, I took the background image into runway, and by using the motion brush, I added the motion into this empty background to make it more nice. Now, what I'm going to do is make all the layers 3D and put the subject layer comparatively closer to the camera, make a 3D camera, parent it with the 3D null, and now make the camera animation, which is basically just a camera zoom in. And now, just to add a little more extra detail, I'm going to use optical flares. For that, you just need to make a solid apply optical flare effect on it. In my case, I'm going with a preset, and what I'm going to do here is apply a keyframe on the position and apply a keyframe on the center, and match the timing of these keyframes with the timing of the camera moving. Add some variation into the position and center points to make your lens effect more engaging. Then I added a little bit of extra glow on the eyes and the middle arc reactor of the robot, which kinda add a little bit more of a realism, which is absolutely not necessary, but you can do it for decorating your animation. Then I'm adding something which is very necessary to make any sort of animation and video more appealing and more engaging and absolutely interesting, is either a realistic or a fake camera shake. In our scenario, I'm going to make a fake camera shake by using the position property and adding a wiggle expression on it. We can get something like this. And from here, we can go on the post-production side. And when it comes to post-production, you cannot forget about smokes. So I'm adding a little bit of smoke in the scene. Of course, blending the smoke to the scene as well. Now make another adjustment layer, apply halftone on it, and change the blending mode to overlay and decrease the opacity to something around 22, 24. Now I'm going to add looks, and I'm going to use few of the preset. You can use whatever suits you, but I'm going with the too many C-tags, and of course decreasing the strength to something what suits me. Then I'm going to add the very most important effect of all time, deep glow, and adjusting the overall look of the video. And I would like to say, be creative in your post-production because it mainly decide your own style. So try different effects, different settings until you get your own style of editing. And here's what we made so far in this video. It's really simple to make this type of animation. Try to be more creative, and there you have a nice AI style animation inside of After Effects, which is really unique in its own. And that is all for today. If you enjoyed this tutorial, then let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to ask any of the queries and questions that you have about the editing. And make sure you join our Discord server to see me editing live awesome, unique and amazing animation every Sunday on 9:13 p.m. IST. And I'll keep helping you guys on every possible ways. On that note, bye-bye.
Summer afternoon, best thing that I'd ever felt. Oh, baby, gonna make my bottom melt.